Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome back to my channel. We gotta do the price of admission. I don't ask for much. Like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. I'll give you guys a few seconds to do that. See, few seconds. I'm not here for long intros like I always say here. So, today's video, we're coming to Kevin Samuels. Now, in this particular video, we have a woman who left her relationship after 10 years. Yes, that's right here. So, we're gonna let Kevin cook. Let's get to the video, and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
3-minute video is what launched this whole platform because I had to tell her that the men that you want something for their money. Have you ever dated a man earning more than you? Seriously.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have men earning more than you right now, seriously vetting you to be their wife?
I actually just ended my engagement about 6 months ago,
Okay.
6
How long
months
were you
ago.
guys together?
off and on for 10 years.
And he earned more than you?
Yes.
And why'd you end the engagement?
Sex.
Oh!
I wasn't happy sexually.
You can't
If
make
I'm
this
being,
up,
if
folks.
I'm being
You
honest,
can't make this up,
Oh.
folks. Ma'am, die alone.
Hold up. Pause. Pause. 10 years. The guy makes more than her. Good job. And then the sex made you leave? Oh, fellas. You put in 10 years with a woman and she leaves you for this. Ladies, y'all don't know what y'all be doing over here. Oh my God. Let's get back to the video. Let's hear what Kevin's going to say here. Oh my God.
I mean it, man. Die alone.
Woo, yeah.
10 years a man invested in you and you left him because of sex. Die alone.
She quiet on that.
You had options. Sir, if you're listening, do not take her back.
Right. Stay
I'm
away,
being
bro.
honest, it's not cool, man. 10 years a man invested in you and you invested in him.
hmm
And you ended it over something as trivial as sex.
would you like to know why?
No. I know you had 10 years and I know you ain't going the chances of you finding somebody on his level or higher is infinitesimally small. But women today,
Let me ask a question. I'm pausing here. Fellas, if a woman like this came into your space and you find this out that she left her man after 10 years because of sex, what are you thinking? And are you taking her seriously? And women, what do you think on that same question as well? Back to the video.
feel like because they can get attention and or sex that they can go replace a suitable man outside of sex. Did he have good character?
No.
She had to think about
Nah,
that.
man.
You see her eyes go up in
I
the
don't
corner?
buy that.
She had to think about that.
I don't buy that one because you said you ended it because of sex, not because of character.
Mm-hmm. If he was a bad dude, you would said that first. If he had bad character,
I've
that
been
would have
doing this
came out
too
right
long.
away. He just wasn't breaking
So
that back
did
no
you
more.
think by ending this that you were going to be able to find someone else to replace him as good or better?
Yes.
Oh!
Why did you think
Our relationship wasn't perfect. There was,
none
drama.
of them are? That's what a
Right.
relationship is. Big Mama, if you know how many people have gone to funerals and find out they got a whole other family somewhere? Relationships are problems.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I know about that.
I guarantee if I had him, he would tell me that you're a whole problem.
Shout out to my grandfather.
But I'm asking from a business or logistics standpoint, why did you think the market was full of six-figure men who would be interested in marrying a woman like yourself?
Ain't some members out here, y'all.
I guess it's wishful thinking, if I'm honest. But I mean, I didn't think there would be men just falling at my feet. I
Wishful
mean,
Of course.
thinking?
I'm just,
Hmm.
you know.
Wishful thinking.
But it was
Y'all hear
enough
this?
for you to get rid of something that you both were in for 10 years.
I think that we both deserve to be happy all around the board.
Happy?
Fuck
And
your happiness. Relationships aren't about happiness. Marriage is business. Happiness is why the Black community is dying.
That's so
Because
true.
you women bought this feminism, independence, happiness, Disney shit. And you got The Color Purple and Waiting Takes Hell playing on a big screen in the back of your mind when every other group of women will get with their men and make it work. Where in the marriage vows, where in the Bible does it say, are you a Christian, by the way?
I was raised in the Christian church.
Did you plan on having a Christian ceremony when you get married with the Bible?
I
Uh-oh.
would, go on what my faith would be at the time.
Uh-oh.
I'm not playing games, man. I'm
Okay.
just asking.
Not definitely, probably 9 times out of 10.
So, convenient Christian. And my point is,
Oh, let me pause here. Convenient Christian. Do we see the hypocrisy that goes on with women try to do things that suit them and then do things that doesn't suit them? I just wanted to stop here how people want to use Christianity for certain excuses, and it doesn't even dictate their behavior. For example, she's not even living the Christian lifestyle, but she wants to be married in a Christian ceremony church. Make that make sense. If you're not really practicing, then just have a regular ceremony then. You see the logic that goes on in people's heads? Why would you go ahead and perform a ceremony trying to put on something that you really are not? I just want to point that out there. Let's get back to the video.
man, even just from a logistics, you're getting older. You've been in a situation with a man for 10 years. What
Sorry for that,
man
bro.
Men aren't really keen to deal with women who have that kind of imprinting on them. And why is this conversation important? Because women need to hear that scrapping relationships, hoping to find something, grass is green on the other side, is not smart.
No, it's not, y'all.
Because you didn't go from one to another. You went from something to nothing
Right.
on a hope.
I don't even encourage this, but she didn't even hedge her bets. Majority of women have a whole bunch of dudes in the phone, the Rolodex. They already kind of slid onto the side when they left their dude. But here it is 10 years, and she was like, I'm good here. I'm just going to leave. And she ain't got nothing in the pipeline. So I'm not even encouraging that, but Kevin's even saying here, look, you went from something to now you just alone. Might as well just go get a pet. Let's get back to the video.
Well,
She quiet.
if you get what the hope is empty, what does life look like for you if you don't get married and you have no children socially at 55 plus?
Good question.
Probably, very lonely.
Oh man, that's more likely than not. 1 in 4 Black women will already marry. I mean, you're already 37, man. So you're 2 years into geriatric pregnancy. If you met a guy I didn't make the turn. If you met a guy today, even 6 to 12 months, if y'all were married, you'd be every bit of 39 before you would have a kid.
Wow.
Most OBGYNs tell women to stop and trying around 42.
Y'all hear that?
And at your age, it's not uncommon to have to use IVF. These treatments are $12,000 to $25,000 per treatment.
Yes, that is a good number. I pause that there for people say, I can get IVF. I'm older in age and I can go through this process. Out here in Chicagoland area in the suburbs here, I've seen prices start at $5,000 to $6,000. But Kevin, of course, being an image consultant, he's more in tune to what going to know more than me, of course. I'm just talking about my Pacific area. So $12,000 per session. Opportunity here that you're trying to get to have these kids here. It drains your finances when that if you would just prioritize having your family early, you have it naturally not come out of pocket. This process of IVF is normally known for people who are well earning and high to do, or have had complications because of trying to conceive, not because you didn't calculate properly and you waited too late. Women are not understanding the price of how much it costs, not to mention all the hormones that goes into your body that disrupts everything that goes on with you to make your life a living hell where you're not happy. You are miserable going through these body changes here. Ask women who've gone through this here. And then on top of that too, it is not 100%. There have been couples who have spent $200,000 to $300,000 and didn't even conceive. Keep that in mind if you think about IVF. Do your research and homework about the price and the physical tolls that not only takes on you, but your partner to have to deal with that with you as well, because it's a family unit and structure that's going on here. Let's get back to the video.
Do you plan on, if let's say you did get married and had a kid, would you plan on going back to work, or would you plan on staying at home for the first several years?
Go back to work.
After 13 weeks with your newborn, you're going to turn it over to somebody else.
That's the
Okay.
problem in
How
our
much is
community.
newborn care? Do you know how much that is monthly?
I would say probably close to $2,000.
Yes,
So $24,000. Okay.
a year
How many kids?
at
would you
least.
2 at the most.
like? Okay.
Close to $30,000
That's
to
considered
$40,000.
IVF, so I mean, if
Probably
I
40 to
chose
50.
that
With a husband or without one?
without one, because I've definitely weighed that option.
Oh, so you're crazy.
Y'all hear this? Did you hear this?
So you're crazy as shit. So you already know the statistics, but you're that selfish to decide to become a single mother.
Hold on. An older single mother with no father in the picture, and then after, going through your process after the baby's born, going back to work so your newborn's gonna be with a sitter or childcare. So the baby's not gonna have a full-time father, and the baby's gonna be raised by somebody else who is not even you, and you're off to work. Is that selfish or what? Let's see what else Kevin's gonna say here and what she's gonna say here. Let's get back to the video.
Wow. Guys, I swear to God, I didn't make this up. I didn't pay her. And I'm glad you're being honest, man, because you know the odds on a child being raised as a single parent, right?
It's not good, y'all.
The odds of
The numbers are far worse. Kids do better. If you decide to have a child, man, it'll be purely for selfish reasons.
That's right. Not for the kid's interest. It's for your interest.
I'd agree.
Oh,
So you be raising your children solely based upon your income. So you'd have to put your child in a daycare. And who would assist you with raising this child?
That
you
is
did
the
IVF.
last resort.
last resort.
But all this made more sense than to marrying the man you were with for 10 years.
Because of bad sex. You can school them on that. There's classes.
Did you
Yeah.
really think through all of this?
There's doctors.
Yes. I wasn't happy. I'm sure if I wasn't happy, I'm sure he wasn't either.
Well, and that's the problem. I could give a shit about happiness. And this is my point. And you may not agree with me, but modern women are so selfish. You guys' happiness is paramount in all things. And you'll do whatever you have to do to make yourself happy. Leave a stable relationship, become a single mother, and then when it doesn't work, you guys don't take accountability. But I got a question before we leave. But you've been very honest. I appreciate it.
She has.
But I'm going to have a couple of questions. What state does this continue to leave the Black community in if we continue to have 80+% of our children born to single mother households?
Good question. Great question.
A terrible one.
But-
Awful.
I get that, but can you honestly say that you really care about it? Is it a concern of yours? I mean, I know you care, but where does the overall Black community or rank in your decision making? Is it just paramount, or is it just an afterthought, or what?
Where does the Black community rank?
Yeah,
I mean, of course, being a Black woman, I want to see us prosper in every arena. You know, our families, our careers, our businesses, our everywhere. And
Okay.
you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, over the years, you know, we've been separated from what we should have been.
We haven't been. Black women have. You guys are doing this, not us. So all the things you said sound good, but I got a hard question. How do we do any of that with women like you?
Oh, what a question. Ooh.
I'm a product of my environment, Kevin. I mean, I didn't have.
Ma'am.
I'm a product of my
I'm a
environment.
product of my environment too.
So
But
I'm as
how do
well.
we do that with women like you? It's not it's women like you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying women like you. How does the Black community move forward?
I want to make sure that when we answer this question that we cover all bases before we go. Because you're saying women like me. So a woman like me who chose to be independent
Mhm.
is
Yes.
a detriment
Y'all hear this?
to the community.
Y'all
Yes.
hear this?
Because see, the first time
So, okay, but before you didn't answer my question.
No,
How do we move forward with women like you? We can get into it, but I'm asking, how do we do that? Don't dissect what I said.
I
How
don't
do
think she answered this
men
properly.
move forward with women like you?
It's a great question.
I'd say by working just as hard as we are.
You have a choice to leave or go. You're free. No one can make you do anything. You're free. How do we work with women who choose to lead?
Right. How do we do that? Crickets?
But
She can't answer.
I mean, I can't answer that.
Like I
Yes, you
said,
can.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
and this is a good point to stop the video here. It goes a lot longer, and I'm going to put the link in the description below because this is a further line of questioning, and this is only a reaction here. So check out Kevin Samuel's video, the whole thing. It's a very, very lengthy, long video here. Very good here. So family, what did y'all think about that here? I brought that to the tribe. Shout out to Andrew again. All right. But let me tell you something, Andrew. This was in my pipeline. I just wasn't going to do it as fast. But since you hit me up again on email, we was talking on the last video, you know what I do? I give the people what y'all want. Okay. I have videos that I want to react to, but if the tribe comes with them, they get moved up further if they work within the program here. So she left her man after 10 years because of sex, y'all. I'm curious how many of y'all this happened to you guys. 10 years of commitment, building, trying to grow a relationship, and then because of the physical action, that's why she walked away, because she wasn't happy. Ooh boy, ladies, do we know that there's ways to work with our man, especially if you've invested that much time with him, if the sex is not that good? Let's ask the question, has it always been this way? Was the sex always bad from the beginning and then you allowed it to linger and then you walked away from this man knowing all this was going on? Did it get bad over time? These are a lot of questions we need to ask ourselves here before you jump the gun and throw away a decade. That's a long time to be able a person to walk away because of that here. There's depending on situation, there's doctors, there's tutorials, there's teachers. There are so many outlets here in 2022 moving forward to correct couples who are not having the correct sex or sexual activity that they need and deserve from their significant other. That is a selfish action. You know, I'm not talking about the people who you do it one time and you move on. We're talking about 10 years. Then the fact that at her age and talking about having kids, that she would even think about being a single mother and the options of IVF. What did I say earlier? We need to understand the cost effects of IVF, the physical tolls of IVF. Just all the personal drains that come upon you, putting your body through that stress. And then it's not even 100% that you even going to get pregnant. This woman was all around the board here. She was nice, but you want to know something? How many women today are like this? How many people that we've dealt with and dated with are like this? And ladies, do you have this logic and thinking? Because us men, this is what we see and this is what we're processing here. And try to tell us if we're wrong here, but the tribe is going to tell you something different. So let me end here. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification below. Let me know what you guys think here. Am I off base here? Is Kevin off base here? What about the woman here? We want to know what your opinions are, because it's all about healthy discussion, healthy dialogue. Because me being a black man, I want to see our people get better here. It only starts when we talk about it here. So until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See you guys later, YouTube world.